Hi all. So let's learn about the food and the lifestyle that help to reduce the cholesterol inside your body. So as soon as you hear this name cholesterol, you will be in a panic. So what to do? Let me tell you one thing. I will be discussing you about the food and the diet style you have to follow here. But first the main thing, as soon as you hear this video, is that decide daily 40 minutes a day or 45 minutes a day you are going to dedicate to do exercise. Without doing exercise, following diet and lifestyle, it will be giving us only minimum result. So this is the first main thing what you have to do and reduce your body weight. It is very important. I know many of them will be obsessed with many of the food items like excess of salt, excess of sugary items, excess of alcohol or carbonated drinks or sugary drinks. So let's try to limit or stop these food items. So what all food items we have to stop and what we have to follow? Let's check. So, what's the first main thing you have to take care? So, first main thing you have to take care is include fibers in your diet. So, why to include fibers in your diet? When you try to include the fibers in your diet, it is helping you to reduce the low density lipoprotein. So, food that contain the fibers. So, what all food items contain fibers actually? Insoluble fibers especially. The food that contain the insoluble fibers are oats, barley, and berries, apple, and vegetables like broccoli, carrot, etc. So please include these insoluble fibers in your diet. And what is the next main thing what you have to do? Drink a lot of water. Many of them, it is very sad to tell nowadays actually. Everyone want to reduce their weight, but none of them is concerned about the water intake. And many of them used to tell me, yeah, ma'am, I used to take many tea or coffee. So does this tea and coffee can be counted? No, it cannot be counted. So when you have cholesterol, what I will be suggesting you is that try to sip hot water in between. If you don't have acidity, try to sip the hot water boiled with dry ginger or cumin or fennel, anything you can sip throughout the day. This can also help you a lot. And second main thing is that eat healthy fat. So what all fats you have to avoid? The fats you have to avoid is actually trans fat and saturated fat. Instead of that, what you have to include? Include olive oil, nuts, seeds. So including this olive oil, nuts and seeds is again going to give you benefits actually. We have to include healthy fat definitely inside our diet. We have carbohydrate, protein and fat, but always make sure you are taking sufficient amount of protein, sufficient amount of fat. It is not like that cutting any one of them will be giving you a proper health. So let's include healthy fat in our diet. And what's the third main thing what you have to do? Limit saturated and trans fat. So what is containing saturated and trans fat? So especially the saturated and trans fat is mainly present in the bakery food items and any food items you eat outside. They are not at all containing healthy fat. Definitely it is going to increase the cholesterol and the triglyceride level inside your blood. So you have to avoid that. And what you have to include is include a lot of fruits and pulses in your diet. How you can take the pulses? Take the pulses in boiled, in the soup form especially, not in the sprout form initially. Okay. And many of them used to ask whether they can take the non-veg items. So what are non-veg items they can take? Yeah, lean protein fat that we can take. So what is a lean protein fat? If you love to take eggs, you can take eggs weekly twice. And what you can include mackerel, salmon, etc. in your diet, but in the curry form, never in the fried form. Because fried form is again increasing the cholesterol level inside our body. And another main thing is avoid refined sugar. I know many of the patients used to tell, I'm not taking any carbonated drinks, I'm not taking any fried food items, I'm not taking any milk and milk products, but I love sugar items. Dears, this is a very dangerous sign because however too much of sugar you are taking, that much of triglyceride level is increasing inside your blood. So make sure you are cutting that also from your diet. And how about the salt intake? Salt intake also you have to limit. It is not like too much of salt. If you're taking too much of salt, definitely you are hampering not only your heart but also your kidney also. So you have to limit the salt and the spicy food items, too much of spicy food items from your diet. And limit alcohol and processed food items. So why you have to limit the alcohol and the processed food items? If you are not limiting the alcohol and the processed food items, here cholesterol level is again increased, your triglyceride value is again increased. So you have to cut off those two things from your diet and you have to stay hydrated. Now, milk and milk products have to be avoided. But how about buttermilk? Why you have to include buttermilk if you have any cholesterol issues or if you have any weight gain or any other issues? So let me tell you one thing. If you go and visit a nutritionist, what they will be telling is they will be giving you any Greek yogurt or any other yogurt in your diet. But they are high in calories. It is actually blocking the channels according to Ayurveda concept. So anything that is blocking the channels is not good to your heart or not good to your body. It is again increasing your body weight. We are trying to reduce the body weight. So what I will be telling is try to take it in the form of buttermilk. Buttermilk means the curd must be in very less quantity and water must be in a lot of quantity, at least 2 to 3 glasses of water. Prepare a spiced buttermilk, 1 to 2 glass of buttermilk. Try to take it during the afternoon timings. It can help you a lot after the lunch. And what you have to do mainly, actually, why you have to include the buttermilk? Buttermilk is a very good probiotic. And another main thing is that it is containing low fat or low calorie. So it is very safe for you. It is very safe for your heart. And many of them used to tell that they used to have any constipation issues, digestion issues, etc. So if you are having any constipation or digestion issues, what is a safe food? It is a buttermilk is the safest thing that you can take. So try to include buttermilk in your diet. And another main thing is that it is containing lactic acid. As it containing the lactic acid, what is helping? It is helping in digestion and it is reducing the bloating tendency inside your stomach. So these things you have to definitely follow. Now, let me guide you regarding the food timings. So it is very sad to know that many of them love to cut the breakfast, take the lunch at any other time, and take the dinner at any other time. One thing I want to tell you, if you want to bring changes in your diet and lifestyle, try from this moment, not from the next week or next month. Yeah, festivals come and go, but if you maintain a disciplined lifestyle, you can enjoy any festival coming on. But if you're keeping on postponing this health and daily lifestyle tips, definitely you're going to miss a lot in the future. So, what you have to do? Take your food at regular timings. As soon as you wake up, make a discipline actually. You can do yoga, Surya Namaskara, or any exercise. Make sure you are sweating at least 40 minutes a day. Then, after that, what you have to do is after taking a bath, check whether you are having the proper appetite. If you are not having the proper appetite, it is time to see an Ayurvedic physician. So after getting your appetite, what you can do? You have to take food items. And what all food items you have to take? Yeah, reduce the carbohydrate intake. So how to reduce the carbohydrate intake? You can take the carbohydrate that is slowly absorbed by the body. You can take actually oats with a lot of vegetables you can include. You can include ragi and you can include millet varieties. And what you can include broken wheat. Instead of idli and dosha, I will be preferring these type of food items. And lunchtime, definitely try to include the buttermilk. It is not only the buttermilk actually, pulses and vegetables in the soup form you have to include. And regarding the fruits, so I can tell you one thing, many of them have a bad habit of taking the fruits just after the breakfast or just after the lunch or just after the dinner. Sorry, it is not the proper time to take the fruits. So, which is the proper time to take the fruits? The proper time to take the fruits is between the breakfast and the lunch. It can be between, can be at least to 10:30, 11 at that time. So it is helpful. If you don't love to take the fruits at that time, then what thing you can take? You can take boiled vegetable soup you can take. And how about the nuts? I know many of them are the fans of nuts, but always make sure these nuts are not creating any bloating, it is not increasing your body weight or any digestion issues. So, what are the healthy nuts you can include? That are the almond and the walnuts. I never recommend a cashew because cashew can increase again the triglyceride level inside your blood. So, that is not a healthy or safe option. And how about the night timing? I want to tell you, try always to take light food in the night. It is not like that. When you go for the buffet system and all, you will be perplexed to see a lot amount of food items present there. But if it is your daily routine, what is happening? It is really hampering your health. So nighttime, what you can do is try to take actually light food items, light soup items, anything like that. That is, your stomach must be half full, and then you have to go to bed early. Yeah, proper sleep timings, proper food items, and proper food style. Three of them ensure and exercise. These four of the routines ensure that you are having a proper, healthy, and daily lifestyle. And regarding the oil, many of them have the doubt. What I can tell you is that don't go with only a single oil. Okay, if this month you are using sunflower oil, next month definitely try to use coconut oil or mustard oil or peanut oil or sesame oil, anything like that. But always try to use cold pressed oil. It is not the refined oil because refined oil is not having any nutritional value. It is again increasing the saturated fat inside your body that we noted. So you can include oil in this and don't take too much of oil in your diet because including too much of oil in your diet can also hamper your gut health and also increase the cholesterol level. So limit the amount of oil you are taking. Hoping that these tips are helpful for you. Have a great day.